no. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay. What? Sorry, I'm usually better at this. First, I didn't even click play on the video.
You're usually so quick with it.
I'm
What's
usually
happening?
okay. I'm
The
sorry.
spirits are taking over.
Whoa! Okay, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry.
They are.
I'm sorry. Hi.
Hi.
Happy
Hello.
Halloween.
Happy spooky time.
Woohoo! And we have the queen of Halloween.
Killing it.
Absolutely killing it. Every day you had a stream.
Jam-packed. Jam-packed.
I will say it's the very first time that I've said I was going to do something and I followed through with it on YouTube. So I am going to give myself a pat on the back because like I did almost lose stamina.
I mean,
that's a lot of streams. That's a lot of streams.
You did good.
And sometimes people think like when you're just streaming, you're just sitting there in front of a computer and you're chatting. Like, no, you got to plan. You got
the ring light in your face. You know, you got the headphones on your ears, and when you take them off, it's just like, oh, you know.
Yeah. Woof, woof.
It's fun, but it is tiring. So I respect and salute that for sure.
I highly doubt. I love that. Sorry, I highly doubt that anybody doesn't follow Deecee here, but just in case that you don't, please check out the description and go follow our good friend because she's doing a lot of work covering a lot of different MLMs, and we love to see it. We love to see it. Before we start with some of the horrors that we're going to be seeing today, I have a quick question for you. Which MLM has been on your mind recently? Like, has been bothering you a little bit?
The scariest one.
If you will.
Well, the girlies that know Herbalife. The girlies that know.
Oh, Herbalife.
Understandable.
God, the whole beach body thing has just really been getting my goat recently. It's just, I don't know. That's just me though. Those are my takes.
Okay. Go ahead, Tish. I want to know what you think.
Well,
and then also, when are you revealing what's under the mask? Because it's.
Wait, yeah. When is that happening?
Well, we can do it after we do our
track. Okay, sorry. This isn't the Masked Singer. We don't exactly have a format for when to take the mask off. You know what I mean?
No, that's right. Well, there is a song. There's a song.
Okay, whatever.
I'm not singing it, but
Val, hush. Okay.
We may have to mute it in a replay because we'll get copyright strike. But
wait, I know exactly what's coming. Oh my God, Tish, I love you.
What do you mean? Okay.
Ooh, okay. I've been waiting to see if
I'm right.
What it is.
I have no idea. I have no. Okay. I have no idea.
I think you know. Okay.
What's the MLM?
Analgic, because they're just always on my mind. But also, they've got this really successful men's team who are using like men's desire for like connection and camaraderie and all that sort of shit.
Yeah.
Oh no, gross. What time is it? Stop swearing, Tish. Don't swear, Tish. Analgic.
Got it. Analgic. What about you, Deecee?
Well, there's a couple. I didn't think it was as twisty as before. I found new twisty things in the last 31 days. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, I can imagine. Honey, I bet.
LifeWave has made me rage the way no other MLM has made me rage from their product stance. From a CEO stance, Brandon Hayes can go pound sand, and that's as respectful as I can be this early on. In the he called us diaper division losers, and he was all like, "Oh, Matthew 5, Sermon on the Mount, be salt and light in the world." And then he's like, "My whole goal is to be so kind to people and be good to my enemies and all this other stuff." And then on Zoom calls when he doesn't think anybody's actually watching. He's a chicken nugget. He is a chicken nugget. So, yeah. Ugh. There's also this other lady. I don't know. It's been so twisty.
Is that the one? That lady who you did the 2-part one? She was terrible. Terrible.
She's awful.
Yeah.
Awful. Like, the amount of misinformation out there is wild, and the only way like we debunked stuff as fast as we did is because there's smarties in the chat getting their PhDs and trying to explain the science for LifeWave, because they're claiming that because your body gives off infrared light, that these little patches use the infrared light to go back into your body to heal you of all of this stuff. And if you're just listening, I'm doing a lot of air quotes, and I'm going to be doing a lot of air quotes. Yeah. And I know some of y'all who have never been in MLM, you think, okay, that doesn't make any sense. But if you are vulnerable and you have no answers medically, get preyed upon by these chicken nuggets. So that's chicken nuggets.
There's just so many. No, go ahead.
They do quite a lot of this helped my autistic child claims, which is disgusting.
Disgusting.
Yeah. They try to fix a lot of things that don't need to be fixed. And then they try to get pity because life was kind of difficult for them to come to acceptance because their child is working through something. And I understand a little bit of the nuance, but the way that they talk about it, that when they started accepting it, then their child started getting better, quote unquote better. It's like, what is going on? What is going on here? So
I'm gonna get mad. I'm gonna get mad.
Egocentric, very egocentric of the parents, in my opinion. So
that's exactly it. That it is about the parent and not the child. And it's like that. It's my experience with their autism, not the child's experience. It's terrible.
And can I just do a content warning, misinformation, and potential? It's not like super in depth, but okay. The lady that we were talking about, who was she's in Young Living, and she was trying to, I think she was in Young Living, doing these types of cleanses for her child who has autism for multiple years. And
is this Dr. Mom?
That's one of them, yeah. And then she was
different person. Unfortunately, I was hoping that this was one person because it's bad enough, but now that it's multiple, oh man.
She was starving her child. Basically said, well, he'll eat when he eats, and if you interact with anyone who has autism, sometimes they have sensory issues with food or sensory issues in general. And she was like, well, he's going to eat when he's going to eat. And so the kid basically was like, went 2 days without eating anything. And then decided like he's never going to get any food. So of course he masked and decided to eat something because he was so hungry. Instead of the parent saying, let's do this in a structured way. Let's share food, and you still get to eat ones that are safe. And maybe 2 times a week we try one bite of something new. And you still get to eat what's safe. No, not that. It's like, we're going to do this thing. We're going to do this cleanse. We're going to do this super rigid stuff. And the kid will eat it. And you just have to stay strong and get your kid to eat this magical, super limited diet. No registered dietitians involved. Anyway, so that's the rage.
Young Living is one of those that I really, really hope goes down because the health claims, it goes so far back, and I don't know if it's a kind of thing that can be reformed ever. Like, even if it becomes like an affiliate marketing company, like, so what? there's stuff they're going to be saying is going to be bad.
It's so baked in.
Ugh. Well, disgusting. Thank you, everybody in the chat today for joining us to discuss the horrors of these companies. I don't think there's anything scarier that we could be talking about for the Halloween season, other than maybe the election. But tish.
Oh, don't
no, we're not. I'm just making. No, it's just a joke. It's just a joke. It's just a joke.
What's that rating of the horror movies that like you shouldn't watch it? Like, I don't know. Not rated R, like more than that.
More than rated R.
Yeah.
More than rated R.
You know the one.
You need a permission slip.
Slip.
Got it.
And we can't say it's rated X anymore because Elon Musk has ruined the letter X.
Got it. He did ruin that.
Do you know the theory? You know how he does that ridiculous jumping when he goes to a rally? Elon Musk.
Yes. Okay.
Elon Musk. He's trying to make an X. He's trying to make an X with his body. Think about it. He is. He's such a dork. Like, total dork.
Absolutely.
Not dark MAGA, dork MAGA.
Both, actually.
Both of them.
I know. So we're going to be talking about like all kinds of companies. We have a good array and spread to talk about today. There should be a bingo link pinned if you'd like to play along. And if you don't want to play along, there's absolutely no pressure. Some people forget that we are playing bingo when we do this, and that's totally okay. No pressure. Let's hang out.
Including me.
Oh my God, Tish, can we please get the reveal before we start bingo? I want to know if I'm right.
Yeah.
I need to know.
Quick bingo rule. Before you mark something down, just say it in the chat so then I can say yes and then I can write it down. Because sometimes people come in later and want to play and they're like, what have we written down? So I have a little list here, but I can't make the list if I don't know what people have all put down. So thank you, sorry.
And you can trash talk, okay? You can say, I'm almost a winner.
Yeah. Don't be rude about it, but let us know.
It's too late.
Let us know.
No, it's too late. Let us know before.
Let us know if you're making some traction in that bingo card, okay?
Yeah. Yes. Okay, I'm going to turn my camera off. Because
I know
there's more than one piece of clothing.
This is a sensory experience. There's no trigger warnings involved, right?
Bad dancing.
I'm right. There's no like lights or anything, right?
No. But
okay.
So have you got the video that's in the folder?
Oh, you know what? I didn't save it because it said do not open.
It said don't open.
So let me do that now.
Until the stream.
Oh my God.
Chatting.
Tish,
Okay. Let me get the video real quick.
I'll turn my camera off. Sorry.
Okay. This is okay, Deecee. What do you think's about to happen right now?
Can I give my guess?
Wait, let
Sorry, no, after.
Just asked her.
Sorry.
She go first.
I'm not sure, but my eyebrows can't go any higher in anticipation of what we're about to experience. So, live chat, you better buckle up.
Close your eyes.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm gonna close my eyes too.
Yeah, I'm absolutely not what I'm looking at right now. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Oh. Okay. Please.
You can play the video before and then I'll
and then you'll do the reveal. Okay.
And then you'll come on.
The video is now on the desktop. This is a good time to say that if you're in the replay crew, thank you for joining us for whatever's happening right now.
Good fun, silly tee ha ha.
Thank you. Wait, why can't I?
What?
My where's the desktop? Sorry, meme. Okay,
Sorry.
Here we go.
Oh my God.
What?
Let her cook. Let my girl cook. Oh my God.
It's JoJo Siwa.
under the mask. Yeah, you were, girl.
Yeah, you were.
Oh my god, guys. Get ready? Everybody? Oh. Please. Please. Oh. Oh. Yeah. What is Jojo, see why I'm your biggest fan!
I don't know the words to this bit.
Yeah! What are you doing? Yeah. She really said. Oh my god. 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 Oh my god.
It's flailing. Oh, I'm just... It's the dogs are very excited.
You really nailed it. You really nailed it. Okay, please.
Okay,
Is it time? Can you reveal?
Yes! It's Tishy Siwa!
Oh my god.
It's very uncomfortable.
I am goo.
Next level creative license and execution.
Absolutely.
I'm impressed.
Jojo Osiwa.
Am I allowed to cuss at this point?
I think you're there.
Just a single word?
We're safe.
Yeah.
That was cunt!
Yeah, that was really good. That was really good. I thought you were gonna be Trump, and I'm really glad you weren't gonna be Trump.
Because when you said in the group chat, it's gonna be
huge.
I read it in the voice, and I was like, no, but then I saw the sparkles and the kiss makeup under the mask, and I'm like,
I'm so glad it's not. Wow.
Oh,
For a second, I'm like, are you Kiss? And then I'm like, wait.
No, I could see the reflection of the sparkles, and I think I probably just put the pieces together in my head. But yeah.
Oh, she's
Wow.
been
Oh
our
my god,
queen
so
all
cute.
year.
Yeah, Jojo. Yeah,
Jojo
Siwa
Osiwa
has been running our world.
Mm.
She has.
Wow.
She has. Yes. So that's it.
Wow.
Amazing. That's it. I did this whole music video and did amazing makeup and did this whole costume. That's
we
like
just got a music video. If you're not following Tish,
Standing ovation
yeah.
for the performance of the
I'm too tired. I'm not getting up, but
You have pains. That's okay. I'll do it for the
incredible. Good stuff. I don't even.
Yes.
How do you move on from
I
that?
think we move on by saying it's bingo time, bitches.
Ooh.
Bingo, bingo.
Bingo.
do we have a disclaimer we need or no?
There's one video specifically that I know needs one, but I feel like we can do it when we get there.
Just overall, we are not doing this for purposes of bullying. We are not doing this because we have a hatred so deep in our hearts that it festers out onto the internet.
Right.
Like,
this isn't what I think about all day, every day, but there's a lot of what I see as injustice going on.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are being screwed over.
Sorry, real quick. I cannot believe the inventor of gay pop blessed us with his presence tonight.
Because I wanted to create a new kind of music. Gay pop.
You know, you're the first influencer who's done music
Also,
before.
a
That's
music
never happened before.
Yeah, and the first person who's been able to go from one style of music to another of all time.
Never happened.
Groundbreaking.
Never happened. The ground is literally breaking. I'm
First ever
shocked.
rebrand. First ever, you know.
First ever
She's
gay
the
at this
pioneer.
point. Like, I think she was the first gay.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I mean, she came before me, so I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you otherwise.
Yes. So back to the toxic
there may
stuff.
be some.
Oh yes, no, quick.
Go ahead.
There may be
quick.
some
I meant to say
weight
go
loss.
ahead. My bad.
Loss.
Sorry.
Yeah, there may be some weight loss. I think pretty sure there's weight loss ones because they are our nightmare.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We do have some Beachbody stuff in here.
Yeah.
So
there will be lots of health claims in general. If that's something that you're struggling with right now, take care. And then if anything is really bad and specific, I tried to make sure to say to like put it in the like description of the video that I have so that I can like say it before
we can give it as it goes.
We start. Do we want to start with something like candy related to be Halloweeny, or do we want to start with one of the people that you guys mentioned? What's your preference?
I vote candy.
Candy. Okay, we're gonna start with candy.
I would eat candy in honor.
Maybe we should ask live chat what they'd prefer because
that's
true. There's more of them than us.
That's true. That's true.
More opinions.
So if you don't want candy, if you prefer to start with something else, then let us know. I'm honestly shocked that this post does not come from Autumn Calabrese. However,
yeah, when you said that, I was automatically like, wait, what did Autumn do now?
However, we all need to remember that Autumn did her post early this year. Autumn did her post
way early,
way back in like August. Okay,
so
this post did exist. It just happened earlier, and it was already covered, and it doesn't necessarily fall under the. I'm seeing people say candy. I'm seeing candy. I think it's time for candy. Are we gonna go with candy? You get candy. I wish I could throw candy at people.
I know. Let's go, sugar tits. Come on. That's one of my favorite things in the world.
All right.
But like in a loving way.
Okay, yeah, but you never know.
Like sugar tits positive.
Positive. But some people could be like sugar tits negative. Okay.
No, I know, but that.
No.
Okay. So this comes from our good pals, Prove It. And it says, just a reminder this week with like a winky face. And it says, and it has ketones and like a horror font.
Like a drippy, spooky, bloody font.
And it basically says ketones are better than.
Greater than. It's the greater than symbol. Candy.
Wolf.
I believe that this also has the comments.
It does.
It does?
So
wow. Okay.
Let's see all our first impressions before we pull the comments up.
I mean,
you know, they do have like, I can see how people might think that it's a substitute because ketones do come in a variety of flavors. And I think that's probably their major draw card is that the ketones taste nice. You know, I'm sure they actually do. I'm sure they taste fine. But
I would hope by now they've gotten a formula that tastes decent. No?
Have you tried them? I didn't know.
You tried these. Yeah. See, because I know that you've tried a variety of these products and they've been disgusting when people have said they're delicious, but I didn't know that you tried in particular the keto. Which ones did you try? Do you remember?
Yeah, the blue, like back in 2017, I tried them, and I tried them for about 6 months. So I was like, I tried them, and they're very salty. So if you're sensitive to salt, probably imagine like getting a cup of salt water from Galveston. If you've ever been to Texas, the water's super salty, or like whatever salty body of water, and then add like a fruit punch flavoring to it, but subtract the sugar, and then you have a little taste, but the back flavor is always hella salty. Now maybe the flavors have improved. Maybe the taste has improved. I mean, we all know my gag reflex is shit, so I might not be trustworthy, but when you're saying that ketones are greater than candy, I would say I disagree.
They don't know.
Yeah. I would say that's not a popular opinion.
No.
Like, that could be your opinion.
No.
You could think that, maybe.
Yeah, maybe
You're allowed
Brian
to think
will
whatever
make
you
this
want, but
I'm sure Brian himself made this post.
oh yeah,
because they don't have enough money to hire the social media person anymore. So he's like, I'm gonna do it myself.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
no! This first comment. Can I read
Well,
it?
let me pull it up. Let me pull it up.
Okay.
It'll take a second. It's just like, this is just so sad because you're allowed to have candy every once in a while. It's okay. You know?
And like, if the ketones are
Yeah.
so good, you should be able to eat candy
Boom.
and be okay.
boom, 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 boom.
Like, why is candy still like friggin' demonized when you're supposedly so healthy and so taken care of with your ketones? You know what I mean? You should be able to eat the damn Rice
That's a
Krispie
good
treat.
point.
Like, God.
It's a good point.
And what I was gonna say about this, the first one says, true, I'd rather get ketone treats, like ketones rather than candy. And I'm saying, oh yeah, you would, because candy you can get from the market for like $5 a bag, and ketones are expensive as hell.
Oh yeah, they're drinking them 3 or 4 times a day. And if you haven't seen Erin Bees's video, she had several of the ketone packets tested, and there was a concerning appearance of certain heavy metals in there. Now, was it enough to do something? Nobody knows, but I would say concerning ingesting those that many times for a day, 3, 4, 5 times a day for 3, 4, 5 years.
Right.
Is like, does it add up? Don't allegedly. I don't know, science people in the chat, don't heavy metals like maybe
Isn't that
accumulate?
Doesn't it compound?
Yeah.
I thought that was the nature of the thing.
Yeah.
But I'm not a heavy metals specialist. But like,
Same.
maybe
Same
if you're doing it like a little bit, if something that you have has like a very small amount, like okay, but they encourage you to drink this stuff so much for so long that I don't think any amount is negligible, to be frank.
And that just reminded me.
Why isn't it listed on the packet? That's the issue. Like, and that is a issue for the FDA. They slapped Monate for not having all of the ingredients listed correctly on the freaking shampoo. So if things are showing up when they're getting tested, why isn't it required to list them on the ingredients?
It's true. And that reminds me of Courtney Shortney having her kids drink the ketones every morning. Does she still do that?
Right. Yep. Like these are
and
kids.
other
Yeah, she's not the only one, but I think of her specifically, but she's not the only one.
Yeah, Erin did a video, and Bree's kid, and I don't know if these are related, it seemed concerning because she's letting her 1.5, almost 2-year-old ingest ketones, and then the kid ended up in the hospital. And obviously correlation is not causation. I after everything we've learned about what's in ketones that nobody knew about, and then you're giving them to a child, the amount of salt in ketones, you max out your salt intake for the day for that age group. So
yeah,
that's not going to be good for anybody.
Nope. And Erin is getting a new batch tested, and I don't know if I've got the link to her fundraiser, but I'll try to find it.
But if you're able to donate, it would be helpful to get more clarification.
For sure.
Especially if it's one thing if adults are doing it, it's horrible, but it's also like little kids are doing it and they don't have really a choice in whether they're drinking it or not.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Another comment here says what Tish was saying earlier. I have my flavors ready and I'm totally equipped to shut down all that candy noise and win the day.
Rip.
That's just so sad to me. Like, you should be
like, it can be a win to have a little bit of candy.
Right! Like, doesn't that joy, shouldn't that also be considered a win?
And you know, restrictive eating like that is bad. Like it makes you binge. Yeah. You know, it can have that effect. So if you have not FDA approved, you can put that on your bingo card.
Oh
If
yes.
there's anything else, if there's anything else like I don't know, like a what is it, proprietary blend, or anything to do with ketones that you've got on your card, have a look.
Yeah, let us know. And this is a good point. Wait, go ahead, DC, and then I'll read what the chat said.
Comment from Max. Why does a kid be in any state? The thing is, the parents are claiming that ketones help with ADHD and quote unquote problem behaviors and helping them regulate and everything, and that there's no scientific evidence to support that. And it makes me ragey. So yeah,
that's horrible. Yeah. And I'm sure that a lot of those people would shame ADHD medications for kids when we at least know exactly what's in those ADHD medications. Yeah. We know exactly to the T.
The amounts and everything.
And we can't say that for the Prove It ketones. We just can't.
Yep.
Yeah, toxic diet culture. Mark that down on your card if you have it.
Everybody.
Culture. Oh, and yes, there's Aaron's Ko-Fi, if able.
Sweet.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing.
The cool thing is they've raised money, and then there's an anonymous donor who's donating half.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
That's amazing.
So it's pretty cool.
That's
great. Super cool.
That's really cool. Let's see. Who should we do next?
I love to talk about my girl.
Oh,
I love to talk about my girl.
Okay, so Lushy is a good friend of ours and of yours and of the channel in general, okay? And every once in a while, we will get a lovely little message from her saying, oh my goodness, look at what's on Megan Dessart's story today, okay?
I did look for Megan. But she doesn't have much on her Facebook, so
don't worry.
Apparently, she's more active on TikTok.
She's more active on TikTok now. Yes.
Allegedly.
So the quality of this is a little bad. I don't think it's Lushy's fault. I think it's just been sent from a few too many people, and the quality just kind of degraded.
Looks like it was recorded on a banana.
Yeah. So just you can. You don't have to necessarily look at it. The hearing is the most important. Oh wait, so Rhinoceros, there is actually a bingo card. It should be the pinned comment. And if not, I can put it in the chat in a few seconds. The things we've marked down so far are not FDA approved and toxic diet culture. Those are the ones that I have so far.
And you can let us know if there's anything else that you've noticed that we've said or seen or whatever, anything like that.
Okay, so let me get Megan up real quick. What was the last that we saw of Megan? What's the lowdown on her, Tish, as far as we know?
So she was in Soul People, and and then they had that tribal council. I know that's from Survivor, but some sort of council, and it was exactly the same as what Q Sciences used to have. They used to have an advisory council. Basically, those Q Sciences ladies just took the Q Sciences plan to Soul People. And then they left to go to Bellamy.
No, they just abandoned ship.
Yep.
And Megan didn't really. She got elected to go to to this advisory council, and then she released this manifestation course, some sort of abundance something or other. And there's lots of pictures of her in white. Which is perfect for her because she's a bigot. And
that's also exactly what the Soul People shoots were for. So I wonder if she recycled those photos.
Woo! But I don't think she's in anymore. I think she keeps her place wherever she is, because I think she's still got a place at Lab. I think she's still got a place various places, because she just picks up builds a team. And I don't know how she does it, but she gets a lot of engagement on her posts, unfortunately.
She still does, unfortunately.
I love those bots. Oh wait, allegedly. Sorry.
Allegedly. To be fair, there were screenshots of her months after saying that she was going to a new MLM, still being on the top boards of labs. So it's alleged that this is still current, but we did have proof that it happened, So
it was happening at one point. We don't know about now.
Yeah. So, and I believe it. So yeah, sorry about the quality. Let's do it.
Tuesday, how are you? I was not on here yesterday. I actually have not posted on my Facebook since the 20th of October. That is wild. This is the time of year when
and this was like the 26th, maybe.
Yeah. Also, that reminds me of that meme of the lady with the bag of peas on her head. She's just so crazy, guys. I can't control her. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, thank you.
Yes.
She's just so
Love
wild.
her.
She's just love
I haven't
her.
posted on my story in 4 days. I'm so bad.
But
that's the culture.
That goes to show
Yeah.
like how ingrained it is. Like if you
Right.
don't post for a week straight, it's like, oh my god, look how wild that is, guys.
Also, no, but that is actually, she's a Halloween girl. I know she's a Halloween girl, so that is actually a little bit unusual for her. So just to give her a little bit of a benefit of a doubt there.
We're fine.
Okay, but I'm a Halloween girl. How many times have you seen me post this month on my personal?
Even on the Clown Town, have we been posting on Instagram?
Okay, the stories were slightly more active, but I'm just saying, it's like my account is like a freaking Sahara Desert, bro.
Yeah. Also,
I'm spooky too.
Yeah,
you know.
True. Yeah, I'm sorry that I jump scared everybody. I tried to warn you that it was coming, but
Tuesday.
But it's still. Oh, okay. Blushy coming in with the info. This was on Thursday, so let me get the date on that.
So Thursday was Halloween.
Thursday was the 31st.
Thursday was Halloween, so she didn't post in a whole 11 days.
A whole 11. So that's a little bit more than I thought it was, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I wonder how this new MLM has changed her life. Oh, Max, are you psychic? Oh my gosh.
Max has the bangers.
Yeah, you'll never guess what she's going to be talking about in this video.
You'll never guess.
Also, so quirky. She's so quirky, guys.
She's so quirky. Yes. Okay. Thank you.
She's so quirky.
Y'all got it.
I go very much inner. I thought you left.
I knew you were disappointed I was still here.
That was weird to me.
Miss Ma'am, every part of her life, every second she can do and like use it to recruit people into MLM. She goes hermit. I mean, I just don't. I'm incredulous. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm incredulous. From her past 4 years of posting, I just have reservations.
You have every right to have them. I've literally gone back through her Facebook account until she started doing MLM.
We have a timeline.
And I'm not saying this to like plug the videos. I'm just saying like I have seen the evolution and there's not been much evolution. Like she's posted very, very similar things over the years and it's wild to see. And so you have every right to be like, I don't know if you're really just hermiting right now and doing inner work. Like I don't buy it.
Yeah.
I don't buy it at all.
Yeah.
To be fair, I think the reason she could be saying it is because like for a lot of witches, this is like inner work time. This is so she could be saying it for that reason because she wants to connect with the whole spirituality situation.
I think, and that's the other thing I think she's doing is she's really appropriating like that Wiccan like pagan sort of like mentality of manifestation and abundance and this moon time and stuff like that. But I don't trust that it comes from a place of honesty at all.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Especially given the track record.
She's also not saying a lot of it out loud. Like the holiday is called Samhain for a lot of pagans, and it's like that's when the veil is, according to them, like incredibly thin, and that's when like you do a lot of deep internal work and you think about your past, and you know what I mean. Like that's
it's time to rest and
and so it's like you could say that too, huh?
Is she a witch?
I don't think she would identify as that because that would be too much for people. But she does and talks about a lot of things that align with that, if that makes sense.
Okay.
I don't. So somebody, you know how Brittany Hitch was part of the Q Sciences girls who went to Soul People. Well, Brittany Hitch sort of left and had this big rant about how manifesting is evil and stuff like that. And I thought it was a direct like, reference to Megan. But I think there's too many Christians in MLM for Megan to be an out and out witch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I think that she would rub too many people up the wrong way if she was that.
Yeah, that's why she has to find a line in between both, because she wants to appeal to that side, which is why she says things out loud that are like aligned with that. But that's why she's not saying, "Oh, I'm celebrating Samhain. I'm celebrating the life, the wheel of the year is what it's called." You know.
And also, oh shit, what was I going to say? Something about witches.
If you remember, it's okay.
Okay, let's keep playing her.
And let me just say, because Lushy said her and her husband have similar banter. I only think it's weird because like she almost seemed happy that he was gone so that
she could make the content.
That's
more,
right. I don't think it's wrong to joke around like that. There was just a small part of like, oh, you're still here, like oh, I thought you left so I could make my videos.
Yeah. That was more the type of thing I was going for. Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's true. Angela Sumner was successful in being a witch in the MLM space.
Oh, well, not for long.
Not for
forever. Change eventually.
But
sorry.
Yeah, I wonder how's that going? Yeah, she claimed she wasn't gonna post, and I haven't seen her post. So you know what?
All right.
You know what? She might actually be not posting. So cheers to her.
Yes.
Anyways, does anyone feel awkward to make content or go on stories when their husband is here? Why? Why is that a thing? Anyways.
My guess is that she feels self-conscious about what she's doing in some sense.
Because she knows it's wrong.
Or
sorry, in my opinion.
Or the husband is going to call her on her bullshit about her over-exaggerating stuff. Because remember Victoria Beckham and her husband when she's like interviewing in front, and he was like,
what car did your dad pick you up from school in?
Yes. I think maybe because this is my G-rated conspiracy theory. I think that she exaggerates so that she can try to hit her niche market, and she fits her storyline to appeal to people, and it may not be truthful, and so she may want free reign to be able to talk and share whatever she wants to, even if it's not the whole truth. I'm using air quotes. So.
No, I believe that.
I see it. I believe it.
Oh, apparently Angela went to private Instagram, but you know what? Maybe that's better if she feels like she wants to put pictures of her kid every once in a while.
Yeah, no, if she's posting her kid, good.
Keep it small, keep it private.
Light and tight.
I'm never going to be mad at that, you know?
No, we'll never be mad at someone going private so that they can post their kid.
No.
Never. I don't care.
I remembered what I was going to say before. Megan went to the Faith Over Fear conference last year.
Yeah. She did.
So,
you know what? That actually was supposed to happen on Halloween. I wonder. Yeah. Ooh.
I did look Ray up, but it had some, like, it didn't. I thought it must be happening soon, but I didn't see when it was happening.
I'm not blocked, right?
No, I don't think so. Okay, let's keep going.
I also have been hanging out on TikTok and Instagram way more than Facebook, by the way. TikTok is like my jam. I have built such a cool community over there. In 3 weeks, I took my TikTok from...
The Faith Over Fear conference is happening as we speak. It's happening like now.
I saw on his story 3 hours ago, and on the background it says Faith Over Fear.
We're
journalism!
Live from New York. We're not in New York at all.
Alternative Faith Over Fear here.
Yes. Yes.
Fear over faith. Fear over faith. Guys, welcome to Fear Over Faith. It's your boy.
When you go to the website, at the very top, it says your kingdom offer, because they're referencing like Christianity and God's kingdom and stuff like that. Like, they're hardcore. I mean, obviously it's a Christian focused business conference, but it's a little, I don't know, unseemly. It's just, everything that Ray Higdon does is a little bit like slimy, kind of like you have a residue on your hands that you can't quite get off.
Yes. Yes. You know, sometimes when you eat certain foods and it leaves a film on the top of your mouth.
Yes.
Or
Yes.
like when you're trying to wash a pan, but you didn't realize it has oil in it, and you touch it, and it just slides, and it's like
That's right.
Gross.
That's right.
that's
Grody.
right.
Yeah.
The unexpected oil on your fork.
And it slips out of your
So
hand.
Bam has dancing on the bingo card.
I think
Has
dancing's
Tish
fine.
dance?
Yeah.
I think
Tish
I
absolutely
think
dance.
Thou shalt not lie. Thou shalt not cheat.
No, nope. Also, one of the pagan tenets is do not harm, which thank
Do
you
not
for
harm.
reminding us in the chat. So that's another thing that like if you really believe in those values, then why are you going to be doing stuff like that?
Yeah, it seems more like using those things to get people to trust her versus actually believing those things and sharing them with people, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's what we feel. That's what we feel.
1,700 followers to like, I think I'm at like almost 6,000 now in 3 weeks using my energetic recoding process. And we're going to be breaking that down specifically for social media in
Your
Energetic recoding process specifically
Yeah.
for social media.
Yeah.
Go,
Can I
girl.
say one thing real quick?
Go,
So,
girl.
Please.
so how wild that is. We were watching Courtney Shortney, and she said that she is doing the reason that she's lost content warning, weight loss. She's lost all of her weight, not from ketones, but because she's doing human design or whatever it's called. And she found out her astrology information, and she knows that she has to eat food in the shade, like not in the sun,
Not in direct sunlight? And
yes.
So she's skinny now?
Yes.
That sounds like when celebrities are trying to explain around the Ozempic.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, I just juiced for a week. Like, girl, just say it. Say it.
We were like, do we need a PhD to understand what's happening right now? Because like, what is she actually saying? We had to listen to it over and over again.
Yeah.
It sounds like just what Megan's saying. The energetic whatever.
Energetic recoding process, because it sounds excellent. It sounds great, but
Sounds
it doesn't
fancy,
mean anything.
But what does it mean though? Right.
Yeah.
It means you have to eat in the shade if you want to be skinny. Sorry, I'm laughing, but that's
so
sad.
Yeah, it's
like,
are
we what are we like what kind of plant are we that we can't be in direct sunlight? Like,
right.
I was like, where's Val and Gus? Because is this an astrology thing? And everyone in the chat was like, no, it's not an astrology.
No, Bessie, I promise. Okay, it's not like Scorpios have to eat in the shade. That's not it.
There are some, like, there is a branch of astrology called medical astrology, which I would like highly recommend against, because it sounds incredibly pseudoscience-y. Astrology is already very pseudoscience-y, so it's the kind of thing you want to be careful with. But maybe that's where where it comes from. She went to a medical astrologer and he came up with this. But I don't buy it. I don't buy it for a second.
If you have some special diet on the bingo card, you can have that.
That's a special diet for sure.
Yeah, and I'm looking for one that's kind of like, I'm sure we have one that's like word salad or
word salad is
but you know how she's doing like this recoding something. I'm sure we've got something to do with like, making words meaningless. So there's some sort of word one that is like that.
If there's one where it says like making
like
saying something else, let us know and then we'll put it for you. Maybe she'll explain this a little better. Let's give her a minute.
Let her cook.
Let her cook.
Let her
in
cook.
our wealth
Let her cook. Yes, you're right. Thank you.
Conscious Collective in November. That is our November content. Going to teach you exactly how I did that. Very excited for that, by the way. Last month, we broke the formula down for money, and we help you energetically recode your entire beliefs, identity, and nervous system around money and healing your money wounds, teaching you exactly how in the month of September, we crossed over 30K in revenue.
Healing your wounds. around money. Like, are you telling me I can't get rich because I had like a great uncle's cousin that lost it all to gambling? Like, do I just have to heal my internal money wounds? Like, maybe capitalism's just a bitch.
Yeah.
God.
Money
wow.
wounds. Are you kidding? Are you
Money
You know someone's gonna believe this too. You know someone's gonna believe this. You know, like
yeah.
Not just someone, a lot of people.
Yeah.
A lot of
Unfortunately,
people.
yeah.
No, it's so sad. Like, I know I'm laughing, but it's just because it sounds so ridiculous. But to someone that's vulnerable, that might be exactly what they think they need.
Yeah,
you
there's
know,
a lot of desperate people out there who might be at the end of their rope, and who this might sound perfect to. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
If you've got MRR, because this is MRR. Yeah, if you've got MRR on there.
All right.
So this is MRR.
I'm gonna put what we've written down so far in the chat in a second. Wow, this is so interesting. She's really saying a lot and nothing at the same time. And yeah, if you really have like wounds with money that are making it really hard for you to like be financially independent and stable, therapy might be better. And I know not everyone can afford therapy,
but if you can afford MRR, you can probably afford therapy.
If you can even afford a few sessions of therapy, that would make a world of difference over something like this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
This month I had a $10,000 week. So that's all inside of our membership. So just
wait a minute. You had a $10,000 a month week doing what? Doing what?
Energetically rebonding her nervous system through.
Like, be honest. You did it because
selling.
You sold and you recruited.
Yeah, but she's
selling
not
her course. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's probably the course.
It has to be the course.
You guys are going to be surprised at some point. She does switch to talking about MLM. So just hold on.
We'll get there. Hold on to your hats.
Hold on. This is whiplash though. Like I feel like I just went on the Matterhorn. My neck hurts. Like
my neck
comment right here.
Oh, and hi to everybody who's in the chat. I hope you're all doing well. Thanks for hanging out with us as we see some terrible, creepy things in the world of MLM. We appreciate you. We appreciate that you're hanging out with us.
Here, DM me, WCC. I'll get you all the information, you guys. I am okay.
We got to put that one on the bingo card. DM me or comment below.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, perhaps. Or comment below. Maybe we've got.
Yeah.
Maybe we've got put ones in the chat or something like that. I don't know.
If you guys see it on your card, please give us a holler. But we don't really know.
And there is something about this is coaching. So if you've got something about coaching.
Okay.
This would definitely not be FTC compliant. Like,
yeah, no shit. It's
the FTC are like, I don't want my hands in this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
God. No, thank you. No, thank you.
I wasn't gonna do this.
Oh no.
God. Okay, here we go.
Here we go, everybody.
Strap in and strap on, babies.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for the shift?
Dear God.
She wasn't gonna do it to him, but she had to do it to him.
JoJo Siwa before releasing her video. I wasn't gonna do it.
I wasn't gonna do this. But I can't not.
What?
Can you actually not, or are you not holding yourself back? Or whatever.
Continue.
Because I feel so fucking good that I'm like, everyone needs to feel this good. And I wasn't going to share about it because I just wasn't, but I can't stay quiet. You guys.
Oh, you're just so kind.
You're just so good, Megan.
You're just so good. It's not like you make any money at all.
This woman has been doing this shtick since 2014. She's done over 14 different grifts, 12 different MLMs.
It's the same thing every time.
And every time it's been like, oh my God, I can't keep quiet about this. Huh?
Mm-hmm. It's always like, this is the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't keep quiet any longer. I wasn't going to say anything. Like, it's just same shit, different smell.
Every time.
Have been seeing me take supplement out of here since the beginning of October. I actually started this at the end of September. So I've been using it now for over a month, and I feel so fucking good.
Are you gonna tell us what the name of the supplement is, or do we have to DM you?
Probably.
Really? She feels good, but weren't you already on the Soul People fucking like whatever it was called? So
Right,
how do you
like,
know?
It's just kind of funny because she's like, oh my god, guys, I feel so fucking good. But like you said, you felt so fucking good like 2 months ago. So like, did you actually not feel so fucking good and now you do now?
She said it about
Or-
Moringa, the Moringa
Right.
lab.
I would
Like,
love.
if she... I don't know.
I
Like,
would
apparently
love
this
to
lady is
graph
doing
that.
great.
Yeah. I'd love to see a graph correlating how much she's making in commissions with her statements about what product makes her feel so fucking good. I think it would be a graph like that.
Right. Go right up. Right. Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah, FOMO is a good one for the bingo
FOMO
card.
is perfect.
FOMO is perfect. And yes, Max has been with us along this ride to see who Megan really is. And she's literally said this about literally everything she does. Savannah has seen it also. She says this all the time.
Yeah, the girls that get it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And if you don't, I hope you will.
Yeah,
you will understand.
I promise you that this is the same thing she always says.
The mood support is next level. I drink this and I feel so happy. The all day clean energy is fucking phenomenal. It feels so.
What is okay? If clean energy, what is dirty energy?
Dip a Rice Krispie into the toilet. I mean, I don't know what they mean by.
I know what dirty energy is, but I shouldn't say it. That's dirty energy.
I like the Rice Krispie in the toilet better, Deecee. Yeah. Screw you.
Both of them can have it in toilets.
Yeah, I can't believe she's still saying this shit.
No, it just
clean is a marketing term.
Yeah,
I know. That's
it doesn't mean anything.
How do they still buy it?
You know, even better, I think that dirty energy to her is whatever doesn't get her a commission. I mean, that must be what it is.
That's true. Let's not forget that this woman was a part of Black Oxygen Organics and that she was drinking dirt and using it to detox her armpits.
Oop.
And the word clean when it comes to food doesn't mean anything.
Like, you know what clean means? It doesn't. I put it under the sink and it
washed
doesn't have dirt on it anymore. That's what clean food means to me.
Oh, wait, you know what? You know what's dirty energy?
No, what's dirty energy? Let me know.
Dirty
chai. Dirty chai.
Dirty chai.
Give me that dirty, slutty, bad boy chai.
I want my chai so nasty.
So nasty.
So good.
It's in my face.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like I have focus and mental clarity. Like, I have not felt this good on a product for you.
Since the last time that I felt this good on a product.
Since
like 5 minutes ago? Since I took my last product? Unless it's just so wild to me because she says the same thing about all of them. Like, guys, I've never felt this good. Guys, I've never and I'm like, but like last week you told me that you when was the down ever? You know what I mean? Because
you don't
always
see the down period.
You never see the down. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, you say that you're happy all the time and whatever, but allegedly you have been since you started MLM. Mm-hmm. So did you need it that bad?
Yeah, the placebo effect is tired of this lady. She has worked it to the bone. It's done. It's
placebo
tired.
Is exhausted.
It's tired.
Poor Bo.
A really long time.
Oh my god, this is a plot twist. They all have short-term memory loss.
Oh my god. Bam said, I hope she says gut health next because that's on my bingo card.
I know. Wait. Which one is that? Somewhere.
There is a gut health one. We can play that one.
99.9% sure there's gut health in here. We'll find
it.
There
is a gut health one.
It involves our favorite, Dr. Lindsay Elmore. So we'll definitely watch it.
Yeah, our favorite pharmacist.
Yep, leaky gut, aka the thing that doesn't exist.
Boom was close.
Wait, what? Let me go back 2 seconds because I don't know what that means.
The
Sorry.
segue was a little wild
Does she
to me.
mean boom? Does she mean boom? Because there's no boom.
Yeah, let's see.
Good. I feel like I have focus and mental clarity. Like, I have not felt this good on a product for a really long time. Boom was close.
What is boom?
Boom? What's boom?
Live
What
chat,
is-
help us out. What the hell's
Boom?
boom?
Who is boom? Who is boom? Do you
I've
think
never
that,
seen
Do you
her
think
before.
that boom
What
is
the
boom? Because that's like I don't know what that means.
But there's another supplement called Bloom as well. So
Maybe that's what she's
weird.
saying?
But she's definitely saying boom. You know, like
No, she said boom. We
Definitely.
replayed it.
We
She
all
said
heard
boom.
boom.
She said boom.
Weird.
Wow.
Rip.
Okay. Huh.
If anyone can decode this,
Yeah,
for
help us out because we have no idea. Boom sticks.
I think she's just been in so many MLMs, we're all getting confused.
Yeah, it's true. She doesn't know what she's talking about anymore.
Yeah, boom, like the poom poom, like.
But this is like next fucking level.
What is it?
Next level. So if you want to know what it is, go ahead and message me. It's fucking super affordable too.
I guessed it.
Lushy, did you message her? Lushy, did you
Lushy.
Lushy, what did she say?
I mean, the funny thing is, she's saying it's super affordable. Multi-level marketing products are not super affordable. They don't even compete. They can't even compete in the market regarding price because the commissions the company has to pay out are built into the product. And sometimes you have to pay commissions out 6 levels deep. So like tell me how affordable it is, or is it relative affordability because you overpay for everything? I don't know.
Right. Maybe she's so used to paying so much for these supplements that she sees a price that's a little bit lower and she's like, oh my God, it's affordable. Yeah, that's the question that we're trying to figure out now, Savannah. We do not know what this product is because she has not said. She was in Soul People. We do not think she's in that anymore.
No.
I'm not sure.
Seems like she's not. But yeah, so what is this one?
We don't know. We don't know yet. We'll find out, I'm sure. No, hey, don't. You can't just yell at Lushy and expect her to come running. Girl.
Not to mention it tastes delicious.
I'm sure it does. Okay. I think we got the point, right?
Yeah.
Thank you, Megan, for marking off some people's bingo cards.
Yes.
That was
as
handy.
always.
How do we any closing thoughts before we move on from Miss Megan?
No.
I don't know how she feels. She has any credibility in being able to recommend a product with she's hopping from business to business to business. She might as well be a bunny rabbit because we don't know when she's going to leave for a new multi-level marketing company, and I don't know how people keep buying from her because they're like, how you've been part of 12 multi-level marketing companies, like a lot. Oh God.
And she's been a part of every sort of one, like a startup, an old company, an established company. She's been in. Has she done? Oh well, Soul People was like makeup and stuff. She's done diets and exercise, and she's
done coffee. She's done everything.
Wine. She hasn't done real estate.
No,
true.
Yeah. Real estate did not happen.
Real estate.
EXP Realty is waiting for her.
Wow. Oh, don't say that too loud.
No.
She'll hear you.
And crypto. She hasn't done crypto either. So
not that we know of.
That we know of.
Yeah.
That's true. I highly doubt that it would happen and that we wouldn't hear about it.
What was the gut health thing? Was it the Belvital
It's Lindsay.
thing?
It's Lindsay.
Or is it Lindsay?
It's Lindsay. So I'll pull up the video and then we'll see the caption afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could either of you
the
tell?
caption's hard to read, I think.
It's okay. Could either of you tell the folks who Miss Lindsay is, just in case they don't know who this lady is?
She started out as a whistleblower for Young Living, and Deecee, you can tell everybody about that because you kind of know more about that than me.
Okay, so she was actually on Gary Young's payroll for Young Living. She was a scientist. She's a pharmacist, and so she flew around the United States, and she also did some international stuff. Is speaking and teaching on the science of essential oils. And there is some science, but it's not the claims that Gary Young and his independent contractors make aren't backed by scientific evidence. And so she was terminated, or she quit Young Living and got into a legal clusterfuck with them. And she ended up going to Amare, and Young Living was like, "We're gonna sue the shit out of you." And so she started making videos talking about her experience in Young Living, and she like, what she said about Young Living is great. Whistleblowing on a multi-level marketing company, great.
Her.
I'm a little bit, she definitely benefited off of disgruntled Young Living people because they knew that she went to Amare, which is
And
a
they're
mental hell. It's a mental hellness company. It's a mental wellness company, and she is kind of an expert because she's a pharmacist. I say pharmacist for real, but I say that with frustration because there's ethical pharmacists in the world like Eloise, and then we run into people like Lindsay Elmore that seem to use science to make money with using coercion tactics like information. So
I also feel like she probably benefited a lot from the fact that, like, oh, she left Young Living, she left this like terrible company. Oh, and now this company has to be different. Like, if she left that, you know, now she's gonna work for a company that's ethical. She's not gonna do that. You know, it's like the benefit of the doubt. It's like the trust thing. Like, oh, if she's gonna whistleblow on Young Living, if something bad happens here, she'll do the same.
She'll also whistle,
or what? You know, I just feel like that kind of gave her a level of trust that some people don't really always have in MLM people.
Absolutely.
Because it's like, oh, she'll call a bitch out. But in my opinion,
will she
when
only
it's
call them out?
In my opinion, it's when it's convenient.
But it wasn't necessarily convenient for her. But however, she was not making money from them anymore.
Right.
So I think that's when she will call somebody out, is when there's no more money to be made. That's our opinion, though. You never know.
And protecting her own butt, you know, like protecting herself.
Yes, there's also some people in the chat who are inebriated. Have fun. You are not turds. You are wonderful little people, and enjoy. Why did I say wonderful little people? That sounded odd. I'm sorry. Okay, let's go to Lindsay, shall we? So this is again going to be about the gut. So this is a very
oh my god, I've never seen this one.
It may have music.
Oh yeah, let me do this. So it says 5 steps to knock out leaky gut, which leaky gut is not a real scientific phenomenon.
It's not the way that leaky gut is described, it's not. And Amy in the chat is getting their PhD, and we've kind of talked about the nuance of this, but it's way more nuanced. It's not actually leaky gut, and the thing is, people have real medical issues. They have real problems they can't get answers from, or they don't even have the money to be able to go to the doctor. And then we have chicken nuggets like Lindsay Elmore going out and talking about, you know, hey, you're feeling like shit because stuff's leaking from your intestines and into your body, and then you can drink Amare and fix everything. So,
like, I don't know. There's so many like actual issues that could be advocated for. Like, I don't know, PMDD in people with autism and ADHD,
endometriosis, PCOS.
There's a lot of things that are under advocated for that she could totally be helping. Leaky gut is such a you can't, like Deecee's saying, you can't just say leaky gut.
And what
you can't just say
what
that.
Amy's saying is that it's a concept, not a diagnosis. And like, if your gut is leaking, you need emergency surgery. My best friend whose esophagus detached from his stomach.
I mean, sounds like a credible source to me.
Leaky.
Amy's probably running to their computer right now because it's a very like it's a very nuanced, and it's different than I can explain. But again, it's not a diagnosis; it's a concept. It's again, I keep saying nuanced because nuance in general is lost in MLMs. We're gonna scare the shit out of you, and we're gonna prey on you when you're vulnerable, and we're asking for a shit ton of money. And I'm saying that with broad strokes. I was in 2 MLMs, and it was wild. And we've, I don't know, collectively watched more MLM content than we ever hoped to in our entire lifetimes. And we see people pray and pray and pray and pray on people. I mean, both, but it's twisted in both cases. And it's gross. It's gross. They take advantage of people.
You know, just on Savannah's thing here.
Okay, Savannah. That is either
I-
swamp ass or diarrhea. Okay.
But see, I identify with this because I don't really know what leaky gut's supposed to be. I imagined it was leaky, like you're just leaking diarrhea like constantly. That's what I thought it
Wow,
was.
that's what you thought it was.
No,
Oh,
I don't.
Amy in the
I don't
chat said
know.
leaky gut is actually increased intestinal permeability, which is a real symptom that people get. Eloise has talked about this as well. But again, it's
It's so
Amy
much more than
probably gut
But
and liver health are a major focus on Amy's PhD that they are working on. And so it's really interesting information that Amy's offered the past several weeks on different science streams that we've done. So.
Yeah, especially because it adds more clarification. When you just see somebody saying lock out leaky gut, it can be hard. Like obviously, like I have seen that is not a phenomenon that you can just call leaky gut. But obviously, I don't have that extra clarification to say, like, it is a concept, it is something that people struggle with, but it's not as simple, cut and dry as Eloise, as Lindsay says here. Follow Eloise the pharmacist.
And then also, it's coming from someone that she's a pharmacist, right, Miss Lindsay?
Yes.
Miss Lindsay is a pharmacist. If she is saying 5 steps to knock out leaky gut, if you don't know what leaky gut means, you're gonna want to think, okay, well, she probably does.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, she just has that extra level of credibility because of the pharmacist status, because of the fact that she helped out another MLM.
Yeah.
It's a logical fallacy that she's playing into because it's appeal to authority. She's the authority, and she is doing things to get people to buy her multi-level marketing products. And the thing is, if you can go to a doctor, find one that you can advocate for yourself with. I know everyone doesn't have access to it, but your symptoms, like the symptoms I had, we couldn't figure out what was going on. And I easily could have like picked up a multi-level marketing product and said, oh, I'm going to focus on this. I'm going to try to make myself start feeling better. And it's like, I needed surgery. I didn't need a drink. Like it literally wouldn't have fixed itself.
Yeah. I mean, my mom, when Val was in like the depths of like their worst pain, literally bought them an MLM product.
It was
not knowing it was an MLM, but they made promises that made my mom be like, yeah, I'm gonna get this for them.
And then we found out later, like, oh shit, I've heard about this company in like a horror stories thing, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like it really does get you, and it's just sad that it's sad for anyone to be making the video 5 steps to knock out leaky gut, but coming from someone that has the status that she does, it's extra scary.
It's a persuasive technique is appeal to authority, so it is like a recognized persuasive technique.
Yeah, it is.
If you want to pull up Amy's comment real quick, it adds a lot of clarity for this, but Amy said the term leaky gut is not a real diagnosis, but it is a thing that happens. It's associated with disease, and it would be something that you want to stop. But MLMs use the term for total bullshit. But and again, it's not associated with just one disease. It is, from what I understand, it's like a symptom or a side effect or whatever of that. And so like
different
multiple things.
Yeah, more nuance, less bullshit. That's
right. And something that I wanted to say earlier when you brought up that nuance and MLM don't go together. Nuance and the internet are also things that don't go necessarily very well together. So both of them being used at the same time just completely makes things just like this. And so then it's like, okay, leaky gut is this and this is this. Yeah, you were right on time, Amy, with the
and
the
you
BS.
know what one thing that's wild to me is, so MLMs love to make like super nuanced topics that need way more than just like 1 or 2 sentences to explain. Super simple, keep it simple, don't tell anyone anything. But then But then when it comes to the super simple concepts that, you know, this meeting could take 5 minutes. No, we're going to keep you here for an hour.
We're going to keep you
here. We are going to preach. And I'm like, can't we like flip-flop that? Like spend the time on the things that actually need the time?
Yeah.
And not just the showmanship? I don't know.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I think that nuance and commission checks are diametrically opposed. And so I think that's where we're losing a lot of the people in MLM, because when you start saying, hey, this and this and this and this are necessary to be able to give you all the information, it lets people stop and think, which gets them out of the cycle of emotional control, and then they don't end up buying from you. And that's just, they don't want to do that.
Yeah, it's true. We're going to turn off our camera for a little bit so we can stretch, but we'll be here.
Oh, thank God, my legs were hurting.
Yeah, that's okay. Let's see the Vag is here.
Oh my God, she is really pulling the Giga Chad pose.
This is a Giga Chad pose.
I know.
Giga Chad pose?
Everybody, if you've never heard of a Giga Chad pose, this is it. She's doing it right now.
She's doing it. Alpha male would also be Giga Chad vibe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so there she goes. 5 steps to knock out leaky gut. Remove. Replace. Repopulate.
Oh no.
Repair. Rebalance. Details in the caption.
Repopulate, like I need to start popping out babies to repopulate this earth? Like what are you talking about?
Oh no.
Repopulate what? Like
Well, she's gonna explain in the caption. Let's give her the let's give her a minute.
I'm sorry. I hate posts. And MLMers do this all the time. But it's not only MLMers that'll do this. People will be like, they'll put like the prompt or whatever in a video and they'll be like, answered in the caption. And I'm like, I just spent 20 seconds watching your video. Just tell me.
Well, I kind of figured out why people do that. They will make like a 3-second video and then they'll have it. So it keeps looping.
So it keeps looping while you read it.
While you're reading their Shakespearean comments, the video's looping.
So instead of just watching it one time to get the gist, you keep watching it. I hate it so much.
Apparently those are technically decent steps according to our PhDs.
But Amare is not the solution.
Not through Amare though, through like a doctor.
Yeah, if she was just saying that just without anything else, generic medical advice from your girl, then sure. But
no she problem. Has skin in the game to be telling you this.
But there is a caption. So let's the stare down is interesting. Here's the caption. Sorry, I couldn't remember the word. How to knock out leaky gut in 5 steps. In functional medicine. Okay, all right. Okay, that's a red flag.
Dear God.
Don't start that.
Functional medicine is not a recognized field of medicine in the United States. You cannot be a functional medicine doctor and be an accredited doctor. So right off the bat, that tells me, oh, we're gonna be seeing some BS here. Am I correct to say that?
Yeah, I think so. I think one thing too, it's like it's one thing for a medical doctor to include Eastern medicine or something into in a registered dietitian in a holistic approach. But you see so much fuckery in the the functional medicine. I mean, the functional medicine doctors took advantage of Jessie Lee Ward, like led her dry 100%. For her money. And I'm not saying all functional medicine doctors are like that. I'm saying I would have more respect if they went to medical school and then decided to add to their education and say, sure, let me learn about Eastern medicine. Sure, let me do this. On top of allopathic method, traditional medicine, evidence-based medical care would be incredible.
Preach, girl. Because I'm not saying that stuff can't be helpful. Like, you have gotten a lot of help from plenty of different types of doctors, but we have a Reiki lady. Yeah. And both are great.
Acupuncture. Like
there's things that can help people. You just want to be careful.
You just have to be so careful with these things, and especially who you get it from. Because even doctors can have an ulterior motive. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You just have to be careful.
Oh no, she's okay. This is about to get medication shamey.
Oh no, do you want me to read?
Yeah, go ahead, because I'm gonna get pissed off. I'm gonna get
okay.
Oh, also, if you have cringe reel on your bingo, feel free to mark
definitely.
it off.
Definitely.
If there's also anything about a long caption, maybe let us know, because I feel like there definitely is. But I don't want to.
I think there is long caption somewhere.
Okay,
It
I'm gonna
has
put long
to be.
caption then.
Okay.
So
So start with in functional medicine.
Yes.
Okay. In functional medicine, we don't aim to use medicines like acid blockers, prokinetic drugs, or intense steroids or monoclonal antibodies to heal the gut, because these drugs don't heal things, just patchwork the problem.
Girl.
Dr. Emoji.
Girl. Those things like save people's lives. You realize that?
And she does.
And again, it's her authority as a chemist. Like, people are going to stop taking their medication because of this fucking bullshit.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
Like this has such terrible implications.
Yeah, maybe somebody would be less willing to try MRA just looking at someone like Sober Guide's page, because like sure she does have some credential, but it's not necessarily like a medical credential. But then they can see, oh, Lindsay Elmore, she's a doctor, like an actual like PhD, didn't get it out of a vending machine doctor. And same with Sean Talbot, his credentials actually look really good. And only when you look up Sean Talbot FTC lawsuit is when you start to see some of the problems, you know? It's just, it's really, the other thing I want to say is that like, usually doctors don't just throw steroids at you. You know, like they understand.
Let's be so for real.
They understand that all of these medications that they could be giving you could have side effects, and so they will only want to give that to you once they know 100% that that's something that you need and that that's something that could help you.
At least in most cases, and that's how it should be. You know, I'm not saying there's no outliers,
right? And I'm not saying that that's a bad. Like, it just bothers me that they talk about it like, oh, look at all these wild medications that people take that only patchwork the problem. And it's like well, one, it really does help people, and two, they are not just throwing these medications out like candy in most cases.
Like, how many of those people probably had to fight
on the
for
bingo
that
card
stuff?
Ooh, alliteration. Sorry, go ahead. No, you're right, a lot of people had to fight to get those
so then they're gonna see this and be like, oh, well, maybe I shouldn't take it anymore because Dr. Lindsay said not to.
Maybe I shouldn't have fought for it.
Girl.
Yeah.
Oh, it's sad.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Wendy's going on a bar crawl. Enjoy your bar crawl.
Oh my god.
What costume, Wendy? I want to know what costume you're in.
Be safe. Because these drugs, we use a simple approach known as the 5R protocol to heal. Remove, shift away from the standard American diet by removing gut triggers like gluten, dairy, alcohol, GMOs. How do you remove a GMO?
Okay, excuse me.
You know Not everybody needs to do that, though. Not everybody needs to remove gluten from their diet. Not everybody
One,
needs
not
to.
everyone. And two, how? How are you going to do all of that?
Yeah.
Without basically like growing all of your own food from scratch.
Yeah.
Why would you remove them all at the same time? That's the thing, because you're removing them all. You don't know which one you're actually sensitive to. And again, if you worked with a registered dietitian, my thought is that would be the best person to start with if you're having quote unquote gut issues, because they can make intelligent recommendations about starting and making maybe some pivots and helping manage with your doctor Crohn's disease or IBS or IBD or whatever it is that could be impacting your gut health. And again, so my experience last year, I wasn't able to keep food down for a lot of the time. I was getting sick every meal, and the person that was able to help me was a dietitian, and we worked for, I don't know, over a month to try to modify, and we came up with stuff that was specific for me, that wasn't super restrictive. And I'm not saying not everybody, like there are people who have to be restrictive, but I'm not technically allergic to anything. There was food that was causing me issues. So yeah, removing could be a great tool for you with the help of a medical professional.
Yeah.
And one that's actually your medical professional, not someone sharing shit on the
Keyword.
internet.
Keyword
Yeah.
medical professional that you have spoken to
That you trust.
one-on-one in medical office that you trust.
That you Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not just any doctor on the internet. Because
Yeah.
doctors on the internet can also say whatever they want.
Yep. It's
Yep.
true. So it says to shift away from the standard American diet by removing gut triggers like gluten, dairy, alcohol, GMOs, chocolate, sugar, stress, and basically anything that makes your gut not feel good. You may also need treatment for parasites or gut infection to remove them.
So much.
We also aim to, with the help of our care providers, remove any medications that we can. Oh, isn't that great? Isn't that so great? So let's have a little throwback. Do your stomachs have parasites in them normally? No.
If you're gonna get treated for parasites, you need to do that in a hospital. Just throwing that out there. That we reacted to a lady, and she was trying to cure her kid of quote unquote parasites for 2 years, and he was underage, and she saw him writhing in pain on the floor, and she didn't take him to the emergency room. She kept saying, "Oh, his body just wasn't handling the parasite cleanse good."
Wow.
And then she basically said, now his body's strong enough. This would have been the right thing to do, but his body just, wasn't responding the right way to a parasite cleanse. I know we normally don't say fuck you to someone, but like parents who do that, y'all are like putting your kids in danger, and it's awful.
Yeah, because they are not able to have the agency to take themselves to the doctor, and you are making those decisions for them. So if you
do shit like that,
if you want to do
kids.
fuck all, then do it. But don't do it to your kid.
No. If you want to be reckless with how you treat your body, that is completely your choice. Do not put that choice on your fucking children.
Yeah.
You do whatever you want with yourself. I'm sorry. That is your choice. Those are kids.
Yeah, and also don't promote those reckless choices.
True. Yeah.
That's the other thing. That's the problem.
Like, if you want to be a fool over there by yourself. God.
If you have clear red flag, you can have a clear red flag on that one.
Yeah.
Definitely a red flag.
Yeah. I'm sorry if it looks like your parasites are coming out of your stomach, that is your stomach lining.
Yeah.
That is your stomach lining.
Like you're shitting it out, and you need help. It's not worms, I promise.
There might be some more in this one. Let me have a look on the master list.
Oh my God.
On the master list.
Stop taking your medication and add in foods like leeks, artichokes, garlic, onions, and bananas. Fermented foods like kimchi, kombucha. Like, oh my God.
You can't.
I'm not saying that
kimchi and kombucha.
Like, I'm not saying that stuff can't help, but when you're literally saying, "Oh, we don't want to use acid blockers or steroids," all that you should do, like, oh my God, I'm sorry. There's so many reasons why this pisses me off, and we've been over a lot of them, so I'm not going to keep repeating myself. But
I think we can leave Lindsay there.
I think we can lay her to rest at this time.
I think we get it. Thank you, Lindsay.
Thanks, Queen.
For marking off some people's bingos. We appreciate you.
Oh God, who are we talking about now?
Let's see. We have some options. We have Kangan being horrible. We have Doug Wood. We have Belvital.
Doug. Yeah. The girlies want Doug. I'm sorry.
The girlies, of course they do.
The girlies, our favorite muscle man.
Do we have any trigger warnings for this Tish? Gucci
Cowboy. Okay, trigger warning for the Gucci Cowboy, muscly white man. Okay.
Weight loss.
I don't know.
I was going to say word loss. What weight loss? That's it.
Maybe religious manipulation. He's
potentially.
The twisty part is he and his wife, and I don't know if the Tinters did as well, but there's a group of them who are on the same team in Optavia. But then when they were in early college, they went to this organization. It was a religious organization where they were trained to be missionaries / pastors to like go out into the world and recruit people for Jesus or whatever. And so like it's a whole like training thing that they all went to. They're all on the same team in Optavia. And and so you see the church boy to millionaire, you see like his undercurrent of Christian stuff because he and his wife trained to do that back in the day.
So interesting. I did not know that. I would have never known that.
No.
See, the things we learn from our secret squirrel friend. Like,
wow. Our
favorite
squirrel friend.
This is why we love you, girl. Okay. I mean, we love you anyway because you have a great, but like, also.
You're saying you only love Deecee for info? God.
I'm just saying this is one of the many reasons.
Transactional. Ew!
Sorry, Gus just saw. Okay. We have been a long time since we've seen Doug.
I'm sorry, he popped up on my screen and it made me.
He's just very man. Okay, that's why.
But like, ew.
Okay. And also, just before we move on, medication is a great thing for a lot of people, and we are advocates for it here, and we're not here to shame on it.
And if a certain medication doesn't help you,
that's fine.
That's fine, but that doesn't mean it doesn't help someone else.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
and now, Doug.
Morning. Good Monday morning, baby.
Rip.
You getting after it today? No matter what happened this weekend, no matter what you ate, no matter what obstacle you faced, no matter what bad news you got, whether you overate last night, whether you're living in regrets, maybe you drank over the weekend, maybe you compromised on a value.
No.
Okay, here's what happened. Okay?
Here's the tea, bestie.
Here's the tea. The Dodgers won the motherfucking World Series last week. Okay? So yes, I did drink some alcohol. I did open up my whiskey that I've been saving. And I don't regret it one bit, Doug. Don't look at me on your little Stairmaster like, even if you did that, it's gonna be okay. Yeah, it's gonna be okay. Period.
And you know what? It was Halloween a couple days ago. One of the houses was giving out Jello shots. I don't drink. I did one anyway. I'm not going to feel bad about myself, you little cunt.
No.
I just don't want to be called baby by him. Please don't call me baby.
Because the thing is, he's trying to be sexy. Like,
I know.
He's like on the Stairmaster. He's trying to, like, I'm coming to get you, baby girl. Like, why are you thirst trapping?
Yeah,
but, like, business thirst trapping?
Yeah. I think I'll pass, buddy.
I will pass. Like, I love a muscle man, but this?
No.
Tia,
he's all yours.
Tia, you keep him.
He's all
keep
yours.
Him, girl.
We're not interested.
Keep him.
Even an integrity flaw.
What is okay? Because let's decode this real quick.
Decode integrity flaw.
Oh wait!
You
Murphy,
ate a full meal.
Murphy,
is an integrity
Murphy.
Flaw. What? Murphy? What?
Arrow. Blue alert.
Hello, Murphy.
Hello.
It's hard to hold him like this.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna make him big real quick. Oh, yeah, we needed that before we decode this. Oh my god. Murphy.
Don't lick off this Asiwa makeup.
Oh, hi, Murphy. Okay, bye, Murphy.
He was being
He's so cute. We needed that. We needed that. Okay, here's the thing. I remember Miss Gina Eccles, one of my least favorite people on this here planet, because of some of the things that she says to her recruits. Okay, I'm sorry, Gina, but the things that you say to your recruits, not cool. Okay, cute. She said that you need to stay in integrity, and that if you gain a pant size, you're out of integrity. Okay, so this man is saying that you have integrity flaws. I don't buy that they're just regular integrity flaws. I think that some of it has to do with weight loss and with financial and you know what I mean, with things that you should not be associating with integrity. Another floof. Hello, floof.
Hi, Floofy. Oh, baby.
It's Frida.
Hi, Frida.
Frida. Oh, she is licking my face. No, don't do that, please.
So there's a bomb party rep called Wolfie, and Doug Wood gives Wolfie energy.
He does.
His shtick is flirting with his audience and growling and kissing the bomb party and like bomb party bombs. And then if it's like a damaged ring, he tells them that he's gonna keep it on his nightstand next to his bed and like, or he like it's really.
So he does like a dommy type, like
I am so glad I have not seen this with my own two
fan
eyes.
fiction.
Yes. Oh, he's giving Doug
protag.
Yes, yes.
I hate it, but that's good marketing.
Shut up, shut up. There's some people on
The
TikTok.
book talk girlies are gonna love that.
You're true.
Yeah, this is more like 50 to 60-year-old book talk ladies love him. Like
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Also, he went to convention for Bomb Party, and he was very much getting in people's personal space and like kind of flirting, leaning. Like it was very uncomfortable. We watched it on Jen's channel, and it was just we were a little like I don't know.
Like he
it
was
was
doing
just
a bit of a thing, bit of a shtick.
yeah.
That's gross.
I don't know. Just like don't like invade people's personal space and assume that they're going to be happy to have you in on them. Like, no,
right.
thanks.
Some people are not happy with that. Some people are like, please, let's talk first. What happened to hello?
My name
is at convention where the guys, the interviewers, the people on the higher ups, they will purposely put the lady in the middle, and you can see they're uncomfortable. And their partner or their date never says, "No, I'll stand next to you." And you can see it. We watched a video where lady after lady after lady was so uncomfortable, and the guy would put his hand super low on their back, and it's like, what is going on? Why is no one telling this guy to stop?
Yeah,
it's that idea that like you can do whatever you want to a weaker individual, a physically weaker individual. That's what I'm gonna say.
And someone that's also in a different position of power than you. Like, I'm sure that he's probably a higher up rep than some of these people that he was talking to.
Yeah.
Ugh,
it was uncomfy.
That is very uncomfy. Just like what I'm about to pull up. Jump scare warning. Jump scare for Doug.
Dude, it doesn't matter. Own it. Own it. Take personal responsibility. Today is a new day. Ask God for his grace.
What?
Maybe it's forgiveness.
What if I yeah.
I don't need it.
Who,
what if I don't need it?
Who was implying that you sinned? Do you know what I mean? Like,
right.
There is
like
that implication. You sinned by overeating. Ooh,
yeah,
that's a really bad place to be.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not gonna go pray on my hands and knees because I ate an extra Rice Krispie treat this morning. Like, no.
That's also saying that people who are like going through like eating disorders need to pray over it to be forgiven and not pray because they want like I understand wanting spiritual support when you're going through something really difficult, right?
But you don't have to be forgiven for having an eating disorder.
That's not what he's saying.
That's
no.
No.
He's saying forgive.
He doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
He doesn't give a shit why you're overeating. He doesn't like it's. You could overeat for any number of different reasons: an eating disorder, trauma from a childhood, feeling like you need to hoard food because you never got enough food growing up. You could be hungry as fuck from Optavia because you're eating 800 calories a day, and then your body's like, what the hell's going on? We're gonna do whatever we can to make sure we get enough food. Your heart needs calories, your brain needs calories, your muscles need calories, and then if your body's like, you're not getting enough, it's gonna take it from your muscles, it's gonna take it from your organs. So it's like it's frustrating because he's so dense sometimes.
Yeah.
He's
so out of touch. I'm sorry to rage. Like,
no, girl. Rage. It's bad.
The floor is yours. This shit is terrible. And you know what?
Food is more complex. Eating is more
complex. Food is very complex.
Food and eating are so complex. But also, even if it is for one person, just as simple as like, one night I overate. That doesn't mean I need to beg for forgiveness. Like, in no case does that make that true. So sorry. Please keep going. I think
it breaks their metabolism too.
Yeah.
So even if you eat because of their such restrictive eating, when they start eating, when they go over even like 10 calories or, like because they're so restricted, it packs on the weight because of how
Mhm.
they, and it breaks their metabolism. People when they've gotten off Optavia, have seen doctors and been diagnosed as being in a state of malnutrition, and it's terrible. Like,
No,
it
it's
ruins
just
the body.
so awful.
And all of this feeds into it. Like, oh, you have to pray if you're not doing what we're telling you to do, essentially. It's so and now and I'm really glad that Deecee, you brought up earlier what you were talking about, because maybe we need to look more into that group, because who is training these people is a good question. Maybe they're even worse somehow, and I can't think of much worse than Doug. We need a quick little laugh.
Do it.
The 70s porn star mustache. I can't say porn stars. I said it wrong. Is all I can see.
Oh, I'm not going to be a hater for specifically that, because I am a woman that likes a mustache, but not on him.
I'm just saying it's interesting on him. That's all. I don't
know. Like, the haircut mustache combo is just interesting. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, Holly's bingo.
Choice.
Holly's bingo card might have broken.
Huh?
Oh.
I don't really know how it would fix a broken bingo card. I'm just marking down the words.
Let me have a look.
Thanks,
you
Tish.
Ooh, I mean, technically, if it breaks, you could maybe get a new one.
Let's
and
see
we
what
can send the
Tish, see what happens.
If you want to get a different one,
and I'll put all
that
the
one
things
there
in
and
the
just select another one. I think you should be okay.
Sorry.
Bro wants a forgive me, Daddy, for I have sinned.
Yes, please forgive us for the bingo card breaking.
God.
You don't need forgiveness for overeating, but forgive
I
us
think
for
also
that.
because we had to watch this reel, we just shared a traumatic incident. That's on the bingo card.
I had to watch Doug Stairmaster towards me.
That's true. That was traumatic. Here, I'm gonna.
I thought it was the picture, so I wasn't ready for that.
No, I was not prepared.
Step into the light, baby. Step into a new day. You've been reborn. You've been rebirthed. And if you haven't, it's time to. All right? Get after it today. Let go of yesterday. Innovate on today. Ask God for His grace, His strength today, all right? Make it a great day. God bless you. Bye.
Just because you said that, I'm going to have a terrible day.
I'm going to make my day bad just for you.
Just for you. I'm going to have the worst day ever.
Oh, Doug. That was so gross.
Like, Doug, you're so cringe and you don't even know it.
Yeah.
That's a little, I know he'd hate me having this response, but, that's a little sad. Like, he thinks he's so hot. Like,
he does.
So hot shit. I'm not even saying he's ugly. It's the vibe he gives off. He thinks he's hot shit.
Yes.
Yes.
He does. This guy is in Optavia. Wait, sorry, Deecee, go ahead.
It's just very egotistical for someone who preaches humility and someone who puts himself on a pedestal and says that essentially he's God's gift to mankind via Optavia. It comes across as conflicting with his theology that's supposed to permeate every part of his life. And I think ethical people in the chat who are Christians can sniff this out from people like Doug.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah. But sometimes I understand how it would be hard for people who are good to not see through it.
Because benefit of the doubt when you're talking about God, I do kind of understand.
But
because it's like, oh, they're religious, surely, right?
But we want to separate that and say that there are a lot of people who are not like that, Yeah. Somebody also asked which MLM Doug was in. Do you want to talk a little bit about Optavia, Tish? Because you know them very well.
Optavia Queen. I think most people would know Optavia once they mentioned it, but
but they have these horrible.
Optavia has they sell a diet, the diet plans. Sorry, they've got a few different ones. Including ones for teens and breastfeeding mothers.
Yes, which is so fun.
Ugh.
And isn't it 1,400 calories or something like that?
Yeah, it's less than what a toddler. It's 800.
Oh, 800. Wow! I was.
Yeah,
that's double.
You get 5 snacks, and then you get to have a lean and green at night. Meaning, they tell you what you can eat, and you have to learn to make that one meal yourself. and then you eat like 100 or 150 calorie snack 5 times. So you're eating 6 times a day. And they tell you allegedly to exercise, even though Optavia says not to exercise while you're doing this. Doug and Tia and their group encourage exercising, eating so little.
Great.
It's wild. It's dangerous.
Yeah.
Registered dietitians everywhere rage against it. Brianna Jewell, Kat Benson, they lose their shit when
It's
they.
really bad.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's really bad.
Really bad. One of their recommended snacks is 2 pieces of gum.
Oh, isn't one of them like half a banana? Is this where you can only eat half a banana, or was that Beachbody?
That's a body. That's body.
Oh, it sounds like them though. They would say you can only eat a half a banana.
Shut up.
They would.
And yeah, people have tried the food and it's disgusting.
It's gross.
It's disgusting. Somebody asked about Kangen, so we're gonna check in with Kangen.
Oh no!
But yeah, the trigger warning is really bad.
Oh no!
If you struggle with cancer, this
shit.
might be take care.
Lord!
If you need to turn off the camera, if you need to hop off for a few minutes,
we'll try to keep it brief, I guess.
We'll keep it brief, but this is the kind of stuff that it's like you wanna get it out there as well, you know?
Like
but don't feel the need to stay if you cannot, if you're having a hard time with it, and that goes for all of us here as well. Like if any of you are,
always, always preserve and promote your emotional well-being, and if that means you can hang out here, cool. And if you can't, leave. That's always the number one importance.
Do you think?
Yes,
no shame.
Yes. No shame here. Not like Doug, am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, so here is this person named Rosetta Enrica Matina. She is probably in the what's that group
She's
called?
an Australian.
Yeah, but what's the group called?
She's not in the Rural Freedom Movement, but she's in that. She's in the wider team, but she's in the Break Free movement, which I think people have heard of. Break Free.
Yeah. And so here's a shitty testimonial.
No, this is. I just read it.
Take care.
Take care, everybody. This is bad.
Testimonial. I'm not saying that Kangen cures cancer. Okay, if you're already starting your
right,
it's not good. Not good. I'm not saying that do you know what Yukon is? Is it a different thing?
Yukon is their turmeric supplement thing.
Oh,
so it's a turmeric product.
We could almost put turmeric product on the bingo, because how many of these MLMs?
We actually should.
Like
high key.
And it's not like turmeric is not a decent thing, but you don't have to pay so much for supplements from an MLM.
Right. Like you can get it from like pretty much.
Yeah.
It's so easy to find.
I'm not saying Yukon will fix your pain. What I am saying is, why not try it for yourself?
No.
When you are trying to help somebody in your life who is struggling with something as bad as cancer, or if you are trying to find a treatment for yourself, like, you're not gonna, like, oh, why not just try it for yourself? It's not something like foot fungus. It's cancer. Like, you can't just say stuff like that.
That's so bad.
It's not like, oh, bad posture, why not try it? Like, no, this is serious shit.
Oh god.
Here's what I feel called to do. Oh, for what reason, Rosetta? Is it your commission? Is it the deep?
I know. It was on her heart,
Oh yeah, is that on the bingo card? We should put that.
I think on your heart is on the bingo card somewhere around there.
I know she technically didn't say it, but called to do and on my heart seems very similar.
No, they have similarities.
It's giving very similar.
They have similarities. For anyone that hires our K8 machine, if you're in Melbourne, I'm gonna give you a free box of Yukon turmeric supplements valued at $140. So you're eating $140 so that you can sell the thing?
Yeah.
It's not.
That can't be good.
The Yukon is they come in tea. You can get it in tea. You can get it in a pill and a cream, I think, possibly. So And it's not $140 fucking dollars. It's like $30.
Oh.
And to join Kangen, you don't need to buy the machine. You can start with Ukon. You can start for $30, but you don't get commission on that, do you? So and the reason why they have a machine to hire is because they recommend buying a quad, but they call it a quad strategy, which costs 16 grand, $16,000.
Oh my god.
You get 2 K8 machines, which is K for Kangen, and they are water filtration things that go on your tap. You get an Anaspa, which is kind of like a shower attachment that gives you water, like purified water that you bathe in, and the Ukon. So you get all 4 of those. And then they have another little thing where they register the Ukon as a distributor and build 2 lanes.
That's wild.
It's not a pyramid scheme though, right?
Oh, but it's not a pyramid scheme, guys. We'll get fucked up the legal wazoo if we say that it's a pyramid scheme.
Oh my god.
Wow.
This has been amazing for inflammation, and I give it to my entire family. Comment #waitlist, and I'll reach out when the machine is available. Oh, I'm sure it's available. I'm sure it's available. I'm still shocked that it's 16,000. I'm sorry that I try to move on. I'm just like, what? Okay.
I do have to go to the bathroom. Also, I'm probably gonna have to wrap up in about 20 minutes if that's okay. I'm starting to get a little pooped. Just wanted to let you guys know before we.
Okay.
I thought you just said I'm feeling like a little poop. I'm like, okay.
Oh no, a little pooped. A little poop.
I was a little tired.
No, I'm a little tired, and I have to use the restroom. But those were not the. Yeah. Okay, I'll be back. Love you.
So I don't know if we need to read the story, but she basically claims that like first they went for a test and it wasn't good. Yeah, go ahead.
I can summarize it, but basically the dad already had prostate cancer and had a test, and there were markers saying it was bad, and then they drank the water and took the Ukon, and after a month the tests were clear, and like there's nothing on there that says, was he getting treated, what else is happening, like it's just so vague. It's so vague, and it's just disgusting. And my dad had prostate cancer at the same time as Jessie Lee was going through her cancer treatment. Australia, we have healthcare, like we have sponsored healthcare, so he went and got treatment every day. He got a little bus to the next town over that has a cancer ward, and he's fine. Like here he is today, still cranky, and getting mad at me about how much the dog and then Jessie Lee drank Kangen water for how long? 5 years. She was drinking Kangen water. And she even said herself, like, she did promote a lot of woo-woo terrible things, but she did on one of her streams say that Kangen didn't make a difference. That was the one thing she did call out.
She was so committed to drinking it, she traveled somewhere, she didn't have her Kangen water, and someone brought her Kangen water to the event that she was speaking at. Brought her like 4 gallons of Kangen water. So if you think like, oh, maybe she wasn't drinking it enough, she was committed to drinking water. So I don't, and again, I would, if you can stomach it, I would take a screenshot of this and read the story. I know it's probably triggering, so we're not going to read it out loud.
But
there's actual people. I would honestly, I would give anything to have my aunt back and my mother-in-law back. I would.
Yep.
And there are lots of people out there that would give anything and pay anything to try to help heal their loved one when they don't think medical care is helping them, or when medical care can't help them. And it's devastating when you're faced with that. and you have to wrestle with accepting that you're gonna lose someone that you love. And then these multi-level marketing companies like LifeWave and Young Living
Yes.
and doTERRA and maybe not Modera, but Q Sciences and freaking Kangen, and they're gonna say like, "Oh my god, this water, you're gonna get better." And there are doctors associated with Kangen, and they tell you to put the setting up to level 11, that it's the cleaning setting for the water, and they tell you to drink it because that's the best water to help you in your healing journey. And I'm doing lots of air quotes again if you're just listening. It's the level of that kind of that water, like, you shouldn't be ingesting. And they tell you to. They say, "Oh, I can't tell you to do this, wink, wink." But if I would be doing this, and it's like, you chicken nugget, honestly. Like,
chicken nugget. It's so disgusting. It's so disgusting. Like, how, and I think people know, like, this is something that hurts so many people, that has affected so many families.
They know it's a pressure point. They
And
know it's a
so-
pressure point.
So $16,000, like, even if you have to put it on credit cards and get loans that you can't afford, you're gonna do it.
And also, because the thing is, cancer stuff is expensive.
Yeah.
Chemotherapy is not cheap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If getting the water machine would possibly, in their eyes, stop them from doing other things, they would do it, in my opinion. You know what I mean?
Thankfully in Australia, this isn't as much of a concern because we do have, like, you know, cancer wards that are funded. And the only thing that my dad had to do is he had to pay for his own MRI privately just to get the diagnosis. But then once he got the diagnosis, he was fine, you know, like, it's to do it in America where there is such a high price for everything, you know, even just getting a ride to the hospital is expensive. So
it's disgusting.
Ick.
It's disgusting.
Ick.
And I'm sorry to everybody in the chat who has experiences with this, because it's a terrible thing. It's a terrible thing. Even if you're a survivor and you're like doing better now, it's still like a very difficult thing to have gone through. Whether your family, like, there's so many layers to it.
There's so many reasons you can be connected to it, and all of them are shit. None of them are good.
Yeah.
None of them are good. All of them are most likely traumatic. So
we're here. If you know, DMs are open. I might get back to them very late because it takes me forever. But if you ever need anybody to talk to about these things, I will do my best to be there for you.
Can we try to end on something a little lighter?
I'll see if I can find something.
Threads. I don't know what's wrong with me. I've been stuck on Threads. I'm like addicted. Yeah.
Is that like the Instagram sister app thing, or is it like the Instagram Twitter?
It's the Instagram Twitter, yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, like, I've just been stuck on Threads, so highly like, once you get on there, it's like, and Substack, because I think I'm gonna start writing, because Substack actually kind of is like a social media platform as well as a, you know, place where you can put your articles. So I kind of like that too, because while I was too obsessed with the American election, my state had an election and I wasn't even paying any attention to it, and we voted in a conservative government. I'm like, what are you doing, Tish? What are you doing?
It happens. There's so much happening. It's hard to keep up with everything. Question: is this West video silly or no?
Yeah, it's giving Ray Higdon vibes. Let me say that much. Also, I'm gonna have a look to see if I can help somebody get bingo. Okay.
Let's do it.
Tish,
yeah, that's
you got
true.
this.
We love trying to help
We love
people.
trying to get bingo. Everybody, if you have any, like, you know how people have like their hear me out cakes?
Yeah.
Like, this is the hear me out bingo moment.
Yeah.
Erin Bees she was the queen of hear me out. Let me pitch my bingo card thing.
True, very true.
And she won. Come on.
Speaking of Erin, I think she actually introduced us to this person.
Yes.
His name is Wesley. I don't really know too much about him. Other than at some point he was in
Modere.
Modere. Yes. What's he in now?
He's gone to Make Wellness with Justin Prince. And I dressed up as him last Halloween. He was my last Halloween costume. So
can I just rage against Make Wellness's branding? It's the worst branding I've ever seen.
I know.
And
I
their
know.
website went live yesterday, and they were actively updating it after it went live. You can't order anything. You can't add anything to the cart, and their color, the branding, their color story is shit. The placement of the photos is shit, and it's so bad. We raged again, like we were just goofing around at members only and just like shooting the shit, and then
as you do,
as one does,
because
it's finally like time for them to open. Can you put any products in the cart? No, you can't. And it's like it's almost like a Wix like plug and play website, and I don't understand what's happening. I really
good for them.
Embarrassing.
That's what they
Have they paid for all of the pictures? Because I know they had watermarks on some of their pictures.
Yeah.
Have they still got them?
They paid for it. You can get fined to hell in a handbasket for using pictures that you didn't pay for, like tens of thousands of dollars. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Deecee, can I just say something? I love the way you, like, for lack of a better word, insult people.
Oh.
You're the, for lack of a better word, like the way you're just like, oh, you chicken nugget. Like, it just, the way you get around cussing in just the best, most artful way.
It is artful.
It's incredible, and I had to say.
Thank you so much. The chicken nugget story is pretty funny. My little nephew started calling my dad Excal. He said, "You're a chicken nugget," and my dad will go, "No, you're a chicken nugget." And then they have this like little. He started when he was like 4, and so he was trying to insult my dad, and so he pointed his little finger at my dad. So now that's our insult. We have little chicken nuggets. So
I'm stealing that. That's perfect. Stealing.
You know exactly what chicken nugget means, like when you use it in whatever sentence. It's like, yes, it's almost like lint liquor. You know what it means. You know what it.
Yep.
I also do like a good cuss moment. I like a good cuss moment from you as well.
And when it happens,
that's the thing, because when it happens for me, it's so artful. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I cuss every other sentence, so it kind of doesn't have the same effect, you know?
You're a vibe. You are a vibe. Don't ever change.
Thank you for that cute story. This is probably going to be less cute, so take it away, Wesley.
Oh, no.
Coming. Hello, sir. My name is Winston, and I'm a part of the...
Okay.
Oh, so he's doing a bit.
Is this supposed to be a bit?
Yeah.
Oh.
Told you it's Ray Higdon vibes. Ray Higdon.
Oh my god, yes, it is Ray Higdon vibes. Yep.
Oh, completely and totally.
Okay. If I told you that this was gonna be 6 minutes long,
would
you believe me?
No, I would not.
Is it? I didn't realize it was that long.
Why is this video 6 minutes long?
Exclusive Research Lab 7-minute video.
I'm sorry. This is actually 6 minutes long.
No, we're
not probably gonna watch the whole
I
thing.
just need a little. I just need a taste.
We're just gonna get a little bite, you know?
Just need a taste.
Yeah.
The book?
yeah. I had a very similar reaction.
Yeah. Okay. Let's let him cook, everybody.
Let's let him cook.
Let the man cook, and put your hear me outs in the chat so we can look at them, please.
We will.
Coming. Hello, sir. My name is Winston, and I'm a part of the, well, you can see it on my name badge here, Anti-Success Anonymous Brigade.
Well, if I can see it on the badge, then why are you saying it? Whatever. Let me just...
Show, don't tell.
Anyways, we're a group of people that spend our entire existence focusing on winners instead of making the world a better place. Yeah, we like to say, your success is our obsession, you know? Well...
What? Huh? Is he making fun of anti-MLM? Is that... Or is he failures?
Is that the bit?
I don't know.
I feel like if I don't get the joke, is it funny?
Like we're all sitting here being like,
if I don't get the joke, is it funny?
He's trying to be funny, or he should try harder. Honestly, like what?
Or
what
is
is
he
going
trying
on?
too hard?
He's trying very
maybe
hard.
he's trying too hard. You know, maybe if he just let loose a little.
Mm.
Maybe if he just lowered those eyebrows just a tiny bit.
Yeah, and chill
let
out.
that forehead rest.
Also, chill out with the length of the video. You're expecting me to sit here for 6 minutes?
No.
I'm 20 seconds in and I'm already exhausted. Yeah,
and the spooky music.
Like, trying to discredit anti-MLM. Yeah, the creepy music is weird, but maybe also just people in general who like don't like hustle culture and, and like wealth culture and like the showiness. It's like that could also be put in there
part
as
of
well.
that as well. Also, I've probably got about 10 minutes max left in me, if that is all right with the Pueblo.
Okay.
I would like to watch a bit of this though, because this is what the oh my god.
Yeah, Leo, I'm also confused. We're gonna figure this out together.
Oh, we're gonna try.
If not, it's his fault, not ours. Blame him. Thank you.
For sure. For sure, his fault.
It's definitely his fault.
We're having a 6-minute video for this.
Yeah.
It's
come
a
on.
skit, for God's sake.
It's supposed to be a skit.
That sounds pretty sad. Well, anyway, sir, I'll get to the point.
Sorry, this is too deep cut.
We just don't get it. We don't get it.
If you don't understand what that means, deep cut means like it's very like at the very beginning of someone's filmography. So it's like a very, very first original. So it's like, oh, that's deep cut knowledge. Like, oh, you went all the way back to the
like it's very niche.
Niche
would be yeah.
So
I'm here to
niche,
deliver
like,
a
we're not
bill to
even there.
you.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you and people like you have been living in my mind rent-free for months now. And I'm just this close to just absolutely exploding. And your company's success and companies like yours are really starting to piss me off.
Oh, little Wes, you think you pissed me off so much that you ruined my entire day? Bestie, you think you're that important to me? I hop on stream, I have a good time, I hop off. I think you're the one. If you're making your little 6-minute videos with your little skits and your little annoyed anonymous, who's really bothered? If I may.
Also, like I reckon this is also probably for the Modere crew who stayed. Like, I'm successful. I'm successful and I'm living rent free in your head. So this is kind of like a bitchy move, really, from
this is very
Yeah, not the first time we've seen a move like that.
No.
And since we're talking about someone in Make Wellness, let's see what Tori said here. We got on the Make Wellness because we're on the Make Wellness tangent.
Yeah.
I have a former coworker who's there in that company. She couldn't directly answer the very specific questions that I knew the answers to. Ooh.
Yeah, that's a red flag. You were talking.
Yeah, exactly.
And we're not even blaming her necessarily because she might
her uplines probably just didn't give her the information.
Right, she probably doesn't have the information that she needed. Yep.
Yeah.
There is a GLP, natural GLP bingo square somewhere in there. I'm pretty sure. So if you've got that.
If you have
What's
it.
the guy's name again? Wes what?
Wes something.
I had to look it up because I couldn't remember his name either.
Wes to me. That's a.
Sorry, I don't remember the last name.
Isn't that the guy? That's a. What was? What did he? What was?
He did the rap.
He did a
rap.
G-O-double-D.
Yes.
He's the guy that said G-O-double-D.
Dooley.
Bueller.
I'll put it in the private chat.
Would residual income count for this or no?
No, but we could have that for Megan to start.
I was gonna say that's totally
sure.
Megan's vibe.
Yeah, you can mark that off for Megan.
By the way, the toxic AF makes sense, and the white guys for Cammy definitely makes a ton of sense. But let's
he's making fun of people who are voting for Kamala Harris. Oh, and who's the other candidate though? You know what the wildest thing is, everybody? I saw a shirt the other day, and I'm saying verbatim because you also saw this.
I did. Oh my god,
I'm voting for the felon.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Just straight up on the bingo card. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, so that's interesting. This is interesting.
You know how a lot of MLMers do sort of like engagement posts to get engagement. I've seen a lot of them doing, who are you voting for, red heart or blue heart?
Of course.
Oh my god, bro.
Guess
so weird.
Guess what
So
colored
weird.
hearts I'm seeing a lot of. Guess what colored hearts I'm seeing a lot of.
Shock.
And it's so funny because it's women. So many women. I'm like, are you
Yeah.
like, okay. Enjoy that. No, like they want to actually take away your vote now because they don't trust you anymore.
Right. But okay.
But I must say that people like the Monate ladies, you know, like Christina Smallwood and Britty Rose and those sorts of ladies are definitely that sort of like I retired my husband, but then did you know like will also be submissive on the other hand, you know.
It's a weird balance. There's no actual balance. It doesn't make sense. I think it's very hypocritical. Back to this, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, you don't want to finish this?
6 minutes?
We're not going to go for 6 minutes.
Oh, just for this part of the bit. Let's get the name tags out of the way, everybody.
Let's just like
let's read his name tags.
Let him finish up the thought.
What's that Masodi badge you have on? What's that all about?
Oh, Masodi. Yeah, well, it stands for making up shit on the internet, sir. I'm actually a Black Diamond 7 at this point, sir.
Pause it. Who is the one doing a bit in a bad wig and glasses?
Yeah.
Because I'm not wearing a bad wig.
No.
I mean, I have glasses on, so I definitely could take that part of the insult.
I'm wearing glasses too, so that's why I said it like that. I'm not wearing a bad wig. But like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It's just all of these name tags, like bothered, all of that. Like that sounds you're projecting.
You're projecting.
This is projection. Because at the end of the day, we can just say our feelings and you have to do a little bit to make yourself feel better.
Like Deecee said, it's ad hominem. It's like it's making fun.
Yes.
And the thing is, like, they have somebody with tape around their glasses and they make them look a certain way and try to tear them down. And it's like everybody from almost every income level gets sucked into multi-level marketing. Everybody from every intelligence level gets sucked into multi-level marketing. Yes, maybe there's a higher percentage of people who are neurospicy that get sucked in. But like there's lots of to say that it's only one type of person hating and one type of person in MLM, like, come on, dude. Like,
oh, but that totally is their thing, though. Like we were saying, they like to make nuanced things individual. Bingo!
It's a bingo. It's a bingo. It's a very, 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 very scary bingo.
Very, very spooky.
What about the video? Where's the video? Oh,
I don't think we have it. I'm sorry. We'll play it next time.
I don't have it. It'll happen next time.
Wow.
It'll happen next time. But wow. Congratulations. You got the scariest bingo of all.
Congratulations, Bam, the lawyer cat.
Wendy.
Oh my god, that's Wendy?
That's another Wendy.
That's OG Wendy.
It's gonna be like, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sorry. Yay!
No,
congratulations for winning the bingo.
Wait, if I may, what was the last one that got you bingo?
The last one was retired my husband.
Yeah.
Okay. See, you pulling the strings, girl. You're pulling that. I see you.
Love it.
I mean, it was accurate, but also
it was.
It was.
No, you do the thing.
But congratulations for winning the bingo.
Congratulations. Oh, do we get a second video from Tish since Bam got bingo?
Yeah, Tish.
I say if Tish is okay with that, can we end off on that? Can we end off on Karma's a bitch?
We can. Can I just say what?
Yeah.
Let me real quick. I did just want to say, like we're not just making stuff up when we talk about this stuff. We try very hard to not make stuff up because it
do our research.
Because it looks bad when we're making stuff up and calling other people out for making stuff up, you know? So we try very hard to make sure that our claims are cross-checked.
Yeah.
Or if we're not 100% certain about something, we will say, I'm not sure, or this is maybe what could be happening, but we don't know for sure. Like I think all of us in the community try very hard to make our claims as factual as possible. And so it bothers me that this guy is just like, wait, I think Deecee might have, are you gone, Deecee?
Oh,
wait, you're there. Never mind.
Oh my God.
Sorry, you were just so still. I was like, you were just so, I was like, you were so still. Sorry, my bad.
I saw a notification from Tony Van Schoik, and I was like, what the hell's going on? And
Van Schmuck!
Van
Schmuck! Girlies, we gotta find out what Van Schmuck is up to. But oh God.
I heard she was not doing well in Amare.
I mean, can I be mean?
Sure.
I think the only reason she did good in Monet is because she got in the beginning and she was at the top
she's
and
unpleasant.
she stayed. Thank you!
But she got outperformed by Julie Stevens, by Ann Fisher, by several other people on her downline. Like, they were under
Jacqueline.
But like,
Jacqueline was about. Jacqueline Ortega.
She got outperformed by her recruits. Yeah.
It's unfortunate. Well, we do have to go real quick. Before we go, do you want to say what's the next thing that you both are working on? Because we like
and
to
then we
that.
should also watch the video if Tish is okay with that, because I need that again if that's possible. Maybe that can be our outro.
That's the outro.
Oh, yeah.
That'll be the outro.
Okay. I'm editing an Enagic video, but the sound's really annoying because it's like uneven. But it's an old one with Christy, who's the top of the Australian Enagic people, and her upline, who's Canadian, and he's the worst as well. So
gross.
Yeah.
Gross.
We love that. Deecee, are you going to be taking a rest after your Oktoberfest?
Yeah.
We're going to be doing a few different things. I'm going to take a small slowdown because I'm going to gear up for December because we're going to do 12 days of darkness. So I'm going to.
Oh wow!
As one does.
Wow.
As one should do.
Lots of Zoom infiltrations, hopefully, and there's lots of people who are going live and then deleting their lives. So on Instagram, so I have like an auto recorder set up for hopefully catching someone doing something.
Batty B for the stars.
We love it.
Oh, we love it.
I kind of gave up on 12 days of Tishmas last year. I had like 7 days, so I'll try to do better this time around. And maybe Snarkmas and Tishmas can
crossover.
They can have a little
crossover moment,
like a Disney
crossover
episode, like a Disney Channel crossover.
The best one was that one with That's So Raven and Sweet Life and Sack and Cookie.
That was a very good one. That was
so
true.
Good.
And then for us, we are just.
I wasn't in that.
You should have been.
You should have been.
Should have been. No.
For us, we're just taking a break from editing for a little bit because our video was an hour and a half long.
That video sucked the life out of me.
I
had fun.
We had a great time. We enjoyed it, but it took a long time. So we're gonna take a break. And then we'll be back to it. There is somebody that we did want to cover in a stream soon. That Erin has covered before. She claims that you can use TruView products as a replacement for Ozempic.
Ozempic.
Which you can't say. You cannot say that. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. We really appreciate it. This was horrible and haunted and wonderful in all the ways. If you could like the stream that you're at and then maybe check out the other one. I think all the links are in the description, hopefully. And if you're not following our good pal Deecee over here, I don't know how you wouldn't be, but if you aren't, then go please check out her channel. She had
program
so much October content that you can go check out. Well, thank you. We had a great time, and we're just gonna say goodbye with the Tish video.
Jojo Osiwa.
Just in case some people didn't see it.
In case you didn't, if you don't know now, you know. Jojo
Siwa.
Yeah.
Okay. Goodbye, everybody.
Take my shirt off. It was
Oh
too
no!
hot.
Don't say.
Oh.
Please, Tish, I'll join
No,
you.
not myself.
I didn't know this was that kind of stream. Oh my god!
No, the
I'm
ratings
unprepared.
slowly going up.
Yeah, immediately restricted.
I know immediate viewership with just the drop of the. Oh no! Stop. Okay, goodbye. Bye. Love you.
Goodbye, everybody.
Yeah.
What else? Experience lists.